You were there watching the pre-debate debate. What'd you think of it?
I thought it was interesting. I thought it was pretty fun. I think, people are making fun of it because it's not the real debate. It's not the main stage debate. But I thought it was great. I thought you saw a lot of candidates look very presidential, make a great case. And I think this piling on of Hillary Clinton is really going to hurt her. I mean, remember, the Democrats aren't having any debates. They're
Not till October.
Yeah, not until October. So how is she going to punch back when you have two panels that are going to use her as a punching bag?
I thought Carly Fiorina, in my opinion, had the best sound bites of this initial debate. What say you?
I thought she was great. I really thought she did a great job. Her hits on the Clintons were spot on. And I just feel like she may be the breakout star of this first panel.
Yeah, and this is, and with the second panel, you have, in terms of politics, you have a lot of star power, for the lack of a better way to put it, politically speaking at least, on stage. You have a lot of really well-known lawmakers, a lot of, these are people who, they're not really content with sort of just by the nature of their office. They speak up, they speak out, they brawl. How difficult is it going to be? Because each one of these candidates, they need to have some way to be able to walk away from that debate with every American watching, knowing their name. They have to make a lasting impression. How do they do that when you have such a crowded stage?
You have to be clear and concise. You have to make points very quickly, and they have to be punchy because you don't have much time at all. I mean, I don't know. Maybe somebody's going to take a shot at Donald Trump just to make some news, just to have that back and forth, to have that, one moment where they can shine, because it's really hard to do so otherwise when you have very limited time to make your case. Exactly.
It's not so much a debate as it is a candidate forum. But could Senator Paul be the one that engages Trump and maybe steal some of his thunder tonight?
I think he might. I mean, we'll see. I saw him just about an hour and a half ago. He looked very relaxed. He was in jeans, was not wearing a tie. A lot more relaxed than I think I ever would have expected a guy just before he walks into a huge debate and a huge stage. But I think he could be the one. I mean, he's the unique candidate that's got the unique view on foreign policy. He's got a unique view on NSA spying. He's got that nuanced position, his own little position, his own area on so many issues. And that could be something that will be attacked, but it's also something that might be attractive to a lot of Republicans.
How do you think that, if you could look into your crystal ball and guess, how do you think that Donald Trump is going to be when he's on stage tonight? He says he doesn't prepare for stuff like this. I don't know if he's trying to just lower the bar of expectations, or I'm not quite sure what his aim is here, because I don't think we've really ever had this scenario in the GOP.
Yeah, I don't think he's telling the truth. There's no way he's not preparing for this. Biggest moment of his life. Everybody's going to be out to get him. Everybody's going to be looking for him to stumble. His job is to act presidential. He can punch a few of these guys, but he just needs to not be over the top, and he needs to make sure not to make a huge flub that makes news. He needs to avoid the oops moment.
Now, I know you're close with Senator Paul, and I know that you've already seen him. You both spoke a little bit ahead of these debates. Does he have, I don't know, maybe you can enlighten us, because sometimes there are these conspiracy theories that certain candidates on the debate stage make little deals where they click up with some of these other candidates so that they have like this united front. They'll defend each other a little bit. They tag team and go after a particular candidate. Do we have any deals like that of which you're aware?
I don't think so. I really don't think any of these candidates would do something like that. I do think there is a conspiracy against Donald Trump. I think the establishment is out to get him. They'll do anything they can to beat him down because he's not part of the club. He's not one of them. He's attacking Washington. And he's not your traditional politician, obviously. And he's punching back. I mean, he's not going to back down from anybody. So we're seeing drips, using the media to drip out information, negative information about Donald Trump. So I don't think these candidates will conspire, but I do think the mainstream media is doing everything they can to take the guy down.